Good evening, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Old Fiddles New Life. I haven't done one in a long time, but something happened this week, and I didn't even notice when it happened. I said, "Oh well, it's just dry in here, so maybe that's all that happened. That the strings popped, as in, everything gets dried out. The pegs slip a little bit. Everything's like." But then I looked over and I says, even the bridge was laying flat. I checked. Well, at least the sound post was still up, so we're good there. And so I got to working on it, and I looked at it, and I started setting the bridge back up, and I was just going to retune everything. But then I looked down and said, what? The end pin had just broken completely off. I've never seen like this. I've never seen anything like this happen, ever. And I think this is a new pen. When I did the overhaul on the violin, I'm pretty sure I just bought a brand new pen. But, well, there it is. That's the first broken off end pen that I've ever had. What a mess. Good grief. Well, okay, that sets up the whole situation. And that's why the strings were loose and the bridge was down, and like I said, thankfully the sound post was still up, but I've never had this happen. So this is all clear now, but let me just explain. The first thing I did after loosening everything up and extracting the button of the tail pin from the tail gut, the rest of the tail pin was still in here. So what I did, I took an 1/8 inch. Well, before that, before even doing it, the drill, what I did, I took a very sharp, tiny pair of scissors and made a hole right in the center of what was left of the end pin. And then I took an 1/8 inch drill and drilled a hole into it, not all the way through, but I drilled a hole into it. And then I took this tiny, where's my little screw here? I took this tiny screw and just hand turned it in there, tightened it just a little bit more with a little screwdriver. And then after getting that in there, I went ahead and just grabbed a small pair of pliers and pulled straight out, and the whole thing came out with no problem at all. So anyway, it's all cleared now, and well, that's crazy. I've never had it happen. Well, good news, I was able to just pull straight back, not hard even, and the whole rest of the peg came out. So we're good. And now the hole is completely clear, and I've got to get me a new peg. I may have an old one, but I may just go ahead and order a new one. Although I think this was new. That's the crazy part of this. This should never have broken off. Unless I don't know. That's crazy. That's crazy. I've never had that happen. And man, I've been doing violin work for a lot of years. Look at that. It just sheared completely off. Wow. All right. Well, we'll get back to you. We'll get a new peg, get this put in, then we'll get everything set back up and get her tuned up and be playing again before too long. I'm going to go dig around and see if I've got another peg that can hold us over, but that is just insane. All right, guys. Well, we're going to make this a short. Sorry about that. This old violin is just a treasure to me. This came to me. There was nothing on it. I basically redid everything, and including this what I pointed out before. This was a broken off corner. It was all the way back to there. Yeah, that was all. The wood was just completely missing, and I replaced this corner to match it with that corner. And yeah, now that it's been done for a while, I can see it a little more, but not bad, fairly decent replacement. Nice little German Strad. It says it right in it. By the way, I love it when old Stradivarius don't just say made by Stradivarius. This comes right out and says that it's a German Strad. Let me see if I can get some light inside there. Let's see. Okay, there's a... There it is, there it is. Right. I'm trying to do this at the wrong angle. Okay, there you go. It says, copy of Antonio Stradivarius, made in Germany. They don't try to fake you out. Oh, this is a real Stradivarius. It just says copy of Stradivarius, made in Germany. And I'll tell you what, some of the German Strads are just marvelous. The very first violin I ever had was an old German Strad, and it has the sweetest sound. You're not going to believe it. I sold that instrument because I needed to pay the taxes on my house. I have kicked myself 1,000 times for ever selling that old Strad. I played it and played it and played it, and the sound was so sweet. Man, it's almost like selling your soul. All right, well, that's it for now, guys. We'll do another episode when we come back, and we'll have a brand new peg, and we'll get everything set back up and get everything tuned up, and we'll do a new episode when that happens. Thanks for coming by.